I swear, if this doesn't work this time around, I'm done for the day. Good grief. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. Here we go. Check this out. Oh no. There we go. Is that better? All right, here we go. This is the Lucius core box, obviously. Lucius Mattheson, his scribe, Agent 43, which is the new Malifaux 3rd edition model that they added, and his 3 guild lawyers. We are going to see how much I can build in about 40 minutes, because that's as much time as I have. So handy dandy hobby knife. Yep, time to change the knife. All right, I think the messaging is on. Yeah, messages is on. So if you want to comment, I don't know if anybody's actually watching, and quite frankly, if you are, well, more power. Why aren't you working? All right. Let's see. The most obvious one to go first, I think, would be Mr. Mattheson himself. So, let's find him. Let's see. Is that, no. Where's the, there it is. We have the Guild Wars, oh, where? Scribe, so, ooh, Mr. Mattheson. Take the big gross cutters. We will set this aside. And, you know, the reason I'm doing this is twofold. One, I have a tournament I want to go to in a couple of weeks. And just so you know, use my gross cutters because they're older. So I use them to cut all the big stuff. And these are my fine cutters. A newer pair. I know Citadel snippers are a bit more expensive, but I like them, and if you take care of them, they will do a really good job for you. So let's see, where do I want to go with first? Yeah, I think, yeah, let's go with the body first. We got head, the head's 2 pieces. We got the front of the face here, the back. So, yeah, so I have a tournament that I want to go to in Connecticut. It's about a 3-hour drive. It's in a couple of weeks. And I want to have at least a couple of crews ready for it. And the second reason why I'm doing this video is to keep myself on task. I just finished studying. Not for today, just for now. Taking a little brain break. Plus I also have other things that I need to get done before I head off to work. Hence the time limit. But there we go. And this is the chest. Was this? Yeah, that's the chest. With all his self-appointed medals. And yep. Alrighty. Wow, it's really, really spindly. So we have Mr. Mattison's cape, and so my plan is to paint them up, you know, pretty much according to their triggers. I think Mr. Matheson will be the brightest one, obviously, because he has beautiful clothes, which distract the opponent. And he will be primed white with, I think I will put some yellows to darken it up for the lighting. Sort of like a walking into or walking out of the sun kind of morning look. So it'll be bright and shiny, and I'll have a whole bunch of color to them. The rest of the crew, I think, will be if, and this is a big if I can paint it as well as I speaking about it, I would like to have everybody else obviously look a little bit more drab than Mr. Mattheson, because Mr. Mattheson needs to be the best looking peacock on the farm. Ah, that's why. All right. So a lot of these sprue pieces, we're stuck to the model still. Nice and gentle. Clean this off a little bit. There we go. I have my handy dandy magnifying glass. Help me out here. Let's see. I'm gonna be off camera here for a second so I can look. Let's see. Yeah. I think that's good. Nope, a little bit left right there. So what I'll do is I'll put them together, and then I will change the blade. And oh no, that's because I'm trying to put the chest. There we go. There we go. Trying to put the chest before I put the back on. All right. And there's some unwanted flare on the cape here. Have the Swamp Fiends Discord on right now. It's popping. Talking about music, I guess, because somebody mentioned Rammstein. Excuse me. I think I'm a little bit dehydrated. I'll change that in a little bit. There we go. All right, nice and gentle, nice and gentle. I'm off screen. So if anybody is watching, I can't even tell. I can't tell if anybody's watching, but this is pretty short notice. jumping on the chance to do this. There we go. Yeah, that fits nice and snug. Plastic struck bonding. I like it because with enough applied pressure, you can fill in a lot of the smaller cracks without having to do anything serious. And I am at best a beginner hobbyist. I'm off center here. Where is it? So put him right there. And what this will do is melt the plastic together. There we go. And then we'll give it a couple seconds. Make sure the, oh. And the thing is, you have to be really careful with this stuff, because if not, you can quite easily put a fingerprint in the model. And then you're pretty much SOL'd with that right there. All right. But it will flow into the cracks, to the seams, and gives you a nice tight bond. There you go. Back of the blade or the front of the blade sometimes to push it through. I got all the windows open in the apartment because it's nice and warm out. Trying to air out the winter with some spring. Alrighty. Let's see. So we're gonna have a piece of cape right here. As you can see, it's starting to fill in the cracks there. Just a little bit more. Apply some pressure. And, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's a little hard. See, we'll have another piece of cape here, which means this little thing right here needs to come off. That was easy enough. All right, next piece. Next piece. All right, here we go. Fine clippers. So if anybody is watching, please send me a comment or something. Say hi. Let's see. Aha. Very nice. And it goes right in there. Okay. So we will take this little flare here off. And I have more plays. I just gotta find them. But this blade is good for all the bigger things that need to come off. or I should say good enough, it was sharper, I wouldn't be dragging and sticking like that. But that's okay. For what we're doing right now, it works. All right. Let's see. Dry fit before you glue. Something I messed up when I first started. A lot. Uh-huh. Darn. This little piece right here needs to see. Yes, I'm pretty excited. Excuse me, I'm pretty excited to try and get to Connecticut. Let's see if we can't expand the scope of the northern states tournament. You know, because quite recently tournaments here haven't been popping off as much. So if we can start getting people to travel to other people's tournaments, that'd be awesome. Start building numbers. And that way, anybody that's doing the Faux Tour can get their numbers up a little easier as well. You know, and right now, most of the tournaments that are up here are one-day events. You know what? There we go. I had the fan running, the ceiling fan, and it was drying off the bonding before it actually had time to do anything. So, let's see. Yeah, and it's nice and warm here. I am most originally a tropical kid. So I prefer nice warm climate. There we go. Little bonding, a little pressure. And then bonding, no pressure. Let's see. All right. We'll have to work with that for now. So Mr. Lucius has to have his legs. We'll go with the legs. And undoubtedly, most of you know, might as well just do both legs at the same time. That's usually how the Malifaux models are. Connect at the base of the pubis. As well as, yep, see? little pubic joint. Alright, so do the cleaning off. Make sure we don't take that nub off. The little nub right there, that's going to be the waist joint. The other good thing about this bonding is that you can melt off little pieces of the residue to give yourself a nice clean edge before you put anything else onto the model. Hopefully this doesn't take me the whole time. But if it does, then what I'll end up doing is building one of the lawyers on camera, but the other lawyers are going to get built at some point, so that I can speed the process up. Because I'm not sure. I was hoping this would be a little bit quicker. But also, I haven't built anything for a very long time. I think the last thing I built was the Pandora box. And that was a couple months ago, I think, really, honestly. And I still have to figure out their paint scheme and stuff. Oh, all right, so that's how it goes in. Unfortunately, there we go. Oh, let's see. There we go. Oh, yeah. You know what? I gotta figure out how to do the camera work better, because I keep losing. Oh, that's too much. Gotta be really careful with this stuff. The bonding will quickly melt everything plastic. There we go. Let's see. There we go. And we'll take this little piece there. Nice. Uh-oh. I just noticed that we might have a piece of flare right here. It's a little open area right there. Good chest. The man is proud. Good grief. I will, give me 1 second here. Got to rehydrate, obviously. Yeah, wasn't prepared. There we go. All right. No, Mr. Lucius Mattheson is coming along very nicely. Quick little bit of lore about him. Supposition and or theory. And the theory is that he is not human, obviously, behind that mask, and that he is a changeling, and perhaps the king of changelings. I think this is his left arm. And clean the flare off. Nice and gentle. All right. Now this is, let's see. Yeah, this is left arm. It goes to cane. So we will snip. And then I think what we'll do is we will snip thick right there. So we have a little handle to work with before we, yeah. It's like this piece right here is part of the sprue. But it'll give us a nice little handle to work with. Nope, especially since both pieces are so tiny. Let's see. Oh. Let's clean this off first. Nice and gentle. All right. Let's see. Yep. Nice fit. Awesome. Yeah, this is going to be a bit rough, trying to keep these two together to get a good fit, since I really don't have anything to work with but the spindly cane. But we will do our best. There it is. I think we should try again. Yep. Try that again. And we will be nice and gentle and careful. There we go. Bam. Wow. I really do like the plastine. Give it a couple of seconds to dry off. Got a little flare there, but we'll take care of that when we change the knife. All right. There we go. We will put his arm there. Awesome. And we will leave that flare on for a little bit to ensure that I don't mess up and cut it off and then pop the arm out. Let the arm dry. When we do that, we'll just nice and gentle take this off. The kids are playing outside. That's great. They should be in school. Actually, I live in a different school district than where I work, so I'm not sure. I know the kids at my school are still there because I had to go and pick up my wallet. I sort of forgot my wallet at work last night. Try to get stuff done, and then I had figured that out and had to run all the way back. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. This will be fun. We have back of the head, front of the head, left side of the arm, right side of the arm. Yeah. Awesome. We will go with the arm. And I think this is what we'll do. We will snip here and snip here. And then we will switch and snip right here. As close to the piece as possible to get it as flush as possible, so that when we scrape these little pieces, they are not so hard. Weird Hobbies, checking it out. Oh, thanks for stopping in. Yes, it is such a fancy cloak. I have fancy ideas that I will not be able to accomplish with my level of skill. What I'd like to do with the cloak, I've been thinking about the cloak above all the other parts of the model, painting it. I've been thinking about making it so that it is purple and red, deep in the recesses of it, particularly the back. The recesses it'll be purple, and on the more superficial surfaces it's going to be red, and blend it in certain areas, and then coat that with iridescent. And that would be fun. However, what I see in my head and what comes out with my skill will be two different things. So we'll go with that. Let's see. I can't even tell how long I've been on. Alrighty. Here we go. Let's see, where does it go? It goes right here. Let's make sure that there's nothing. Yep. A little hand. Alrighty. This will be fun. This will be the time when I should have gotten my tweezers out. But we both opened the box together. Fun fact about Lucius Mattheson. Him turning to the Burning Man, probably more punishment than it is recruitment, considering that he's the one who created the Burning Man. In trying to sabotage the former Governor General's attempt to become a tyrant, he helped create the Burning Man. So, has he become part of the Burning Man's cult because of favoritism or because of punishment? I don't think we'll ever know. Unless it's part of the, as soon as this semester ends, I'm gonna sit down with the new book and just read all the lore. Because I have to say that Malifaux has some really good lore in it. And I am not as up to speed as I'd like to be. However, I think the Breachside Broadcast published an episode today. So I'm going to be checking that out at work. Oh, you know what? No, I think I did the right thing. I was going to say I should have left that little stop on. But I think it would have bothered me while I'm trying to put the arm in. So nice and gentle. Yeah. Crossbreed's going through. Alrighty. Oh. Look at that. It fits snugly in there. And if I wasn't such a nervous Nelly, this would be a lot easier. But as you can see, my hands want to rattle around like it's maraca time. Yeah, there we go. That's it. Okay. That's the spot. Just a little bit too. Make sure that it sticks up there. And a little bit. Awesome. Oh, look. I can see one person. That's awesome. Alrighty. I think everybody's still hanging strong in there. And now time for the head. Looking forward to the head. Alrighty. And we lost our viewer. That's okay. Let's see. I think I will work from the back. So we will, nice and gentle, as always. Go. Ah, look at that. A little pressure. Nope. Apply some pressure after I put this man's hair on. This man's hair needs to be nice and tight. Alrighty. Give us a couple of let's see, is that? Yep. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so I have to really sit down with Malifaux burns one of these days. I have a friend of mine who keeps telling me all the stories are awesome. I just heard my 1 minute timer. So this is going to be it, I guess. Almost took me an hour to do this. One guy. But of course it is Mr. Mattheson, so Mr. Mattheson needs all the time in the world. Take care of him. Let's see. A little sassy little cock on his head there. Alrighty. That way he looks down on everyone. He looks askance at you because he doesn't actually respect you. Oh snap. Of course I almost lost his head. There we go. Mr. Matheson. Yep, that's it. There he is. Mr. Matheson all done. And now I have to head out and get ready for work. Check you all later, and hopefully we'll be able to do this again.